What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Sword Art Alicization Rising Steel video. I say back, but the previous video was actually called Alicization Blading because we didn't know what the actual English version, if there was even going to be an English version for one. We also didn't know what it was going to be called if it got translated. It seems like they're going with Alicization Rising Steel instead of just the direct translation to Blading. So we have the official first teaser trailer that actually shows us some kind of gameplay. It doesn't show us a ton. It's kind of hard to tell at first glance. And we also have an official website for the game right here. As you can see, you've got all the characters on the side. And Integrity Knights over here versus Kirito and his pals with Alice in the middle. Very cool artwork right there, but we'll go over this in a second after we look over the teaser trailer. So this is an English version for the battle video that they're showing. They put one for like French and stuff like that. So this will have a worldwide release. We don't know when yet, presumably this year, with how fast they're kind of getting things going. But let's look at this teaser real quick because I did see it once, but it's very interesting to me. So it talks about down here, if you can see, deal massive damage with your incarnate skill. Long story short, to kind of explain what an incarnate skill is for Alicization fans that maybe don't understand, it's kind of like your special ability. So like, when Kirito uses his, special ability like Starburst Stream, if he ever uses that in Alicization, that's what it would, that would be one of his incarnate skills. So it's basically going to be their, like, ultimate attacks in a way. So as you can see, that was one of his. Alright, so we got Kirito's, now we're getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing his. And then we got Alice over here doing hers. Now here's the interesting thing for me here. So as you can see, she's attacking two people at once. Presumably this is her attacking, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirito. So this kind of feels like it's not going to be an action-based game. This kind of feels more like a turn-based kind of Danmachi style game. Because you're not going to be moving around when you see these kinds of animations here. And you even have someone in English saying pre-register now. Now, if you actually go to the description of this video, there is a Facebook page. They don't have a Twitter yet. I assume they'll make one eventually, but for right now, if you go to the Facebook page, I'm not going to open it because I don't want to show off my personal information on Facebook. But if you do open it, it'll take you right to the Facebook page, and then it takes you to a link that will take you to this website. I'll just go ahead and post this website down below. Obviously, it tells you to select a language. Obviously, we're English. It's already in English, but just in case you needed to do that. Oh, and they do actually have a link to their Twitter. Oh, no, this is just a Twitter link so you can post about it so people can learn about it. Okay. Which I'll probably do later. But as you can see, we got this nice artwork with everyone on here. Now, at first glance, the gameplay, or I don't even want to say gameplay, but those animations felt kind of floaty to me, but I'm sure once we actually see them on our phone in-game, they'll look a lot better. So they do have a pre-register thing right now, and I assume this just has to do with how many people follow the Facebook page. It says right here, get a Knight's Resolve Alice. So there will be characters. So this is going to be a character gacha because we're obviously going to get an Alice. Alice will be a character we get, and it's obviously her after she, spoilers by the way, after her eye explodes. They have the original first teaser they have here, and then they have the game system movie, and then if we scroll down a bit more, let's go ahead and read what it says here. A battle that connects noble spirits. A virtual world called the Underworld. A young man named Kirito awoke there one day. There he meets a woodcutter named Yu-Gi-Oh!, as well as many other residents of the Underworld. Those moments of connection and conflict would challenge the very rules that govern that world. Even though you're an AI, even though everything in this moment is simply generated by data, still a certain warmth and pain lingers in the heart. This is the story of the noble spirits of that world, the battles they fought, and the lives they lived. Now, here's going to be the biggest thing about this. If you are someone who is very adamant about not being spoiled on what's going to happen in Part 2, if this game launches before October, I would not play this gacha game if you really don't want to be spoiled, because this already is teasing stuff. Like, even this Alice right here, the fact that she's holding these 3 swords right here, that is a big spoiler right there, as to what's going to kind of happen. But if you don't care about that, then that's fine. Battle, the 3 skills hold the keys to battle. Use different skills and triumph in battle. So it's obviously going to be turn-based, and you use different abilities. At least that's how I feel like this is going to be. They don't really have a it's just RPG that connects noble spirits. So it definitely feels like it's going to be turn-based. I could be completely wrong. This could be an action-based game, but from what we've seen, it really doesn't feel that way. So let's look at this right here. Oh, thrilling animated battles. Okay. Oh, so we actually get to see it right here. Okay. So yeah, it is going to be turn-based. You can see it right here. Okay, so I don't know why they didn't show this in the trailer. Well, there you go. So charge your incarnation and unleash powerful moves. So they obviously have these animations that you will be able to skip. Use 3 types of skills, A, B, and C. So you have your assault, you have your break, and you have your buff abilities. We can see Alice right here. And here's the turn gauge up here. There is an auto battle system. It looks like you start with a team of 3, but it looks like there's space for a 4th. Maybe that'll be a friend character you can bring along with you. I assume this incarnate gauge, the 5%, is probably what you have to fill up to use your special. The command, you can either choose to attack or choose not to. The enemy incarnate, which enemies you're going to be fighting. It looks like they're fighting some kind of like slime enemy. Deal damage with your incarnate skill. They show the little animation for it. Finish it off with a switch combination, which I assume has to deal with... Okay, so it's multiple characters attacking all at once. This looks very interesting to me. So it's very... I don't really know what to compare it to, because I've never really seen a gacha game like this before. Like, it focuses on the character's face that's going to be attacking, and then you get to do your attack. Very, very interesting. I do like how this kind of looks. I kind of wish we had like a field, kind of like Danmachi, where we could see all the characters all at once. But this is obviously going to be a very different type of game than what we're used to. But I am still all about it. Obviously, this is probably going to be a weapon gacha as well as a... Well, I don't know. The weapons may be like Danmachi, where you can just, get versions of stuff. But let's go up here. Let's go to the details for the pre-registration bonus. So, pre-registration campaign, Giga Cedar Challenge. Combine your power with other pre-registered users and whittle down the Gigas Cedar's life. Will give out amazing in-game rewards depending on the amount of pre-registrations. You can't pre-register in the app stores yet or Google Play. That'll be coming soon. I'll obviously make an update video when that happens. This is the durability for the tree. I assume they'll update this daily to kind of show us how close we are to hitting our goal. So the first threshold, when we get to 100,000 pre-registers, you get 25 diamonds. With the number being 25 diamonds, I see multis being anywhere from, maybe a multi is... No, I would say a multi is probably going to be 50. If they're giving out 25, that's how the currency is going to be. I mean, I guess it could be like 125 like the other SAO game. Like Memory Defrag. But I don't know. They're 125 for the first step. The actual, like, full multi in Memory Defrag is 250. So this could just be, like, a tenth of a multi that they're going to give out. But we'll have to wait and see. At 200,000 users, we get a 2-star weapon, Swordcraft Academy wooden training sword. So there will be weapons. I hope it's not like Memory Defrag, because farming up weapons in that game was annoying because you had to split your gacha between characters and weapons, and I'm not a fan of that. I like what Danmachi does, where you actually use in-game materials to craft the weapons that you're going to be using. So at 300,000, you get a 2-star armor. It says primary trainee male and female, so I assume you'll be able to put it on whatever character you want to. So obviously, if you pull Alice, you're going to put the female version on her. And then we get a 4-star Alice. So this already confirms that we're going to be getting, different rarities of characters and stuff, that it's not just going to be a weapon gacha, because we do have a 4-star Alice that we're going to be getting. And this is the, like I said, spoilers, but this is the Alice after where the anime left off in the first episode we're going to see in October. That's why she has all 3 of everyone's swords. She has her own sword, she has Kirito's Night Skyblade, and then she has Yu-Gi-Oh's Ice Sword. But other than that, that's really all the info. It's a lot of information so far. I was not expecting to see the stuff right here where they go into the details on the battle system. So this game is obviously going to flourish based on the animations of the actual attacks. So this stuff right here is what people are going to play for. You know, obviously this screen here does feel a bit cluttered to me, but luckily it's only 3 different types of sword skills. You know, you either buff your character. I assume break is like a guard break, so if an enemy has a high defense, that'll probably be something you kind of have to break through. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And obviously, I guess there will be situations where maybe you don't want to attack, which for whatever reason, that costs you mana to not attack. And then there's something over here like rotation, so I guess you can switch up who attacks when. You know, kind of like in other mobile games where you move your characters around on their rotation. So that'll be interesting to find out too. And, you know, these are like early characters, it looks like, and it looks like they have pretty high stats, you know. Just this Alice right here is 8,000 HP. We got a Yu-Gi-Oh! With 2,900 and Kirito with 3,200. But let me know what you guys think down below about this game. I am very excited to play this game. Like I said, I do have a weird feeling about this kind of layout, but I feel like it's something that will definitely be improved upon as the game, you know, goes through, you know, goes forward. And I really do like the whole animation of the attacks. Like, we'll actually see the characters moving and do full-on animated moves. But like I said, let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with everything Sword Art Online, Alicization Rising Steel. That is a long name for a mobile game. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.